We're going to see TV with manager Chris Agutter following our final victory over Jersey Bulls in the FA Cup. Aggie, we're through to the next round. You must be really pleased with that performance.
A decent night at the office, especially second half. Obviously, we had the end product that more than times was missing on Saturday, and at times again in the first half missing. But really positive. Played some decent attacking football. It's difficult against teams like that that just sort of sit in there and had a bit of a block and they try and prey on your mistakes. Even at 4-0, they didn't really come out of their block. So at times in the first half it can be quite frustrating, I know, because it feels like we're playing sideways and backwards, but I think the fact that we scored more late goals is a reflection of some good work that we've done in the first half in terms of moving them side to side, up and down the pitch. And it is hard, right? If you shove 10 mannequins between a decent team and the goal, you wouldn't score in every attack. So when you've got 10 lads plus a goalkeeper that are half sensibly organised, it can be difficult to break down. But I'm pleased. Our attacking intent was rewarded with a really dominant performance and a convincing scoreline.
It's a really solid team performance, but one man, as I mentioned, Temi Babalolo, grabbing the match ball with a hat-trick. He's had a really good start to the season, hasn't he?
Yeah, Temi's done all right. There's so much more to come from him though. I love him to bits, which is obviously why we brought him to the club. We see massive potential there, but equally he infuriates me at times because like on Saturday we needed to go 2-0 down for him to go through the gears, which was similar to a few players, albeit with obviously the difficulties of travelling and bits and pieces like that on top. So maybe there was a few reasons as to why we were a bit laboured, whereas tonight we just said to him, you need to show their centre halves how good you are, because I'm not sure we've done that on Saturday. So I think he's certainly done that. Really positive, deserved the match ball. His third goal was an excellent finish. Great team move, which led to a decent goal. I actually thought Sam Packham was man of the match though. I thought especially in the first half he was involved in all of our best moments, and he's going from strength to strength. So loads of really good individual performances that contribute to a decent team performance. And there was a level of football at times out there tonight which, irrelevant of the opposition, irrelevant of the level, you can see how that will translate to National League South and maybe even a higher level. So that's positive, because as I said, Jersey sat in negative, difficult to at times to break down. They're blocking off spaces, but we were able to unlock that again with at times a level of football which I think puts us in good stead for the next fixture back in league action.
Teddy Jenks was announced a few hours before kick-off, made his debut today. How pleased with his performance and the signing as a whole?
Yeah, I think he made the game look easy. I know it's really basic, but there's some footballers that make the game look incredibly difficult, whereas Ted made it look very easy. So yeah, delighted to finally get him on board. He's been training with us for it feels like an age now. He's been in with us well over a month, and we're delighted that, similar to Harry Ransom, similar to some of the other signings we made over the summer, we were viewed by Ted as the best option. He had offers on the table, and but he believes in what we're trying to do. He wants to enjoy his football and believes the way that we play will best showcase his football, so then maybe he can kick on again. And equally, as you saw tonight, and he was one of the people I was sort of talking about, yes, the opposition has stepped forward, yes, they're, as I said, negative and not really coming after you, but there was an awful lot of what Teddy done tonight. You can see that translate into our league campaign for sure.
And we're through to the next round against Wimborne Town. What sort of challenge do you think they'll pose? But before that, of course, we have a game against Tunbridge Angels here at home on the weekend.
I'm not sure about Wimborne. As I said, we're very much game at a time. This was a big game for us. As much as their manager said he had bigger fish to fry after Saturday. In terms of the replay, for us it was a really important game because we want to progress in the competition. So we needed to get this one out of the way, build the momentum which we have got in the month of September, and put us in good stead for the Tunbridge game, which will be tough. We've watched Tunbridge a number of times already because they play a similar type of football to us in terms of style. So when we're preparing for other teams, it can be difficult because obviously there's a fair portion of the teams in the league that play slightly differently to us, which obviously brings different reactions out of the opposition, whereas Tunbridge are possession based. They're very well coached, very well organised. I think they've been incredibly unlucky not to convert more really good performances into points. So we've seen them a lot, and we really respect them, and we know we're going to need to improve and continue to improve if we're to add another 3 points to the total Saturday.
Cheers, Aggie. Thanks for your time.
Cheers.